for me, what stands out is the first win against Australia and today's win. Papua New Guinea were very, very ordinary, very poor, because you expect that at that level. Zimbabwe the same, Bangladesh the same, at this level. And these two teams were very, very good, Australia especially, and now Pakistan. So it just shows the dominance, it just shows the quality of that side, as I've been saying. And as you said, for the final, India are not just hot favorites, but very, very hot favorites. Obviously, it's a cricket match. Anything can happen. One of these Australian boys can just stand up and play an absolute blinder. But these Australian teams lack space with the bowling attack. It is quite surprising and so much happier for me to see that when you talk about Australia and India, you talk about an Indian pace attack quicker than Australia. 20 years ago when I started playing my first test match in 1996, or even when I played India A or under 19, because I've played for the country under 19 India, Pakistan had Waqar and Aqib and Mushtaq in that squad. And we as an Indian side, we had some quick bowlers, but you could see that the pace was different. And when you see the Australian under 19s, Josh Hazelwood was a part of that Australian under 19. Mitchell Starc in the future years was a part of the Australian under 19. And now when you sit and look at an Indian team, you and me sit here and say, oh God, this Nagarkoti and Mavi and Ishan Purel are quicker than these Australian fast bowlers, which is a great sign for Indian cricket. And as I said, it'll be very, very hard for Australia to beat India. Nothing's impossible in sport, because things happen. Remember 1983 when India beat the West Indies, when nobody thought that anybody could actually get past that mighty West Indies. But as of today, India is a far superior team. As of today, India is a far stronger team. And as of today, India is a team which has actually run past oppositions in this tournament. So India all the way, but then final, fingers crossed, and hopefully luck will be on India's side. And the pace, as I said, has stood up for me. Nagarkoti bowled consistently, had high 140s, even Shivam Mahi. I think Ishan Porel is probably the most talented of all of them, because when you graduate to the next level, a bit of bounce and a bit of height is important. I hope Nagarkoti grows, because if he gets a bit tall with that 140, 145 pace, he would be very, very handy. I'm not saying he'll be 6'3" like Ishan Porel, but even if he gets to 5'9" and 5'10", because they're just 17 years of age, a height of an Umesh Yadav or a Mohammad Shami, he would be very, very handy at the international level, because along with the pace, you need a bit of bounce. But I think this kid, Ishan Porel, is very, very gifted. He's not as quick as Nagarkoti, who's 143, 144, but this kid, he's still growing. He's 18 years of age, and he bowls in the high 130s, 137, 138. We'll work with him when he comes back at the domestic level, and in a couple of years' time, he will be in that 140 bracket. So there's too much talent in this side. Keep watching Shubman Gill. I think he's the best player in this squad. I've seen Prithvi Shaw very closely. Prithvi Shaw has got a lot of runs in first-class cricket. So has this young man, Shubman Gill. But Shubman Gill it's like Brian Lara and I would say Kane Williamson. It's a difference. Shubman Gill has got that flair, got that typical, the quality and the class which makes it different from the rest, and he will always be a treat to watch. So keep watching him and some of these young spinners. This is quality. Hopefully Dravid sticks with them for a while. Dravid is the India A coach as well. He looks after the India A side. Some of these boys will actually be picked in the India A this season when they go to England in the month of June and July, where they play parallelly with when the national team goes there, and you would see actually some of these boys. So it's great news for Indian cricket.